Okay, everybody, hello. Welcome back to another weekly KPC Live. Usually with Anna, but Anna isn't present today because it's the year end and we are extremely busy with branded content and such. So, for the time being, until the end of the month, I feel like we're just going to be doing separate live streams. However, for those of you who are new to the channel, we do weekly live streams regularly, 2 times a week, once during the weekday and once during the weekend. And I give you updates about Korean news, society, entertainment, K-pop, and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, with my own little bit of perspective. And I apologize today to the chat who are watching live right now for being so late because I had an appointment with the doctor in the hospital in the morning, and I recently got my knee and elbow scraped when I was playing tennis, so I got some nasty little scars over here. I had to take care of that. And apparently, Korean hospitals are exploding right now because there's so many people in line. I'm so sorry for the delay. But anyway, since we are here, I just want to tell you that we have a lot of tea today. We have updates on the martial law situation in Korea. Actually, we have some breaking news that happened real time. I was in the taxi and I was just watching it on the way. So the president actually came out and updated us about his situation, his stance on this. Basically, he's going to fight back. So I'm going to specify more on that. There are more protests upcoming, and there's also a second impeachment trial upcoming as well. There's also a related suicide incident that happened to the martial law and more. So the country is in a lot of controversy, a lot of confusion right now, a lot of rage happening. So let's go on that. I know that you guys are not always interested in political affairs, especially South Korea. So other than that, I've prepared some updates on the cultural side and entertainment side as well, such as the Nobel Prize winner Han Kang receiving the Nobel Prize and giving an inspirational speech. There's also dating rumors happening within the K-pop realm, which is, quite fishy, regarding aespa's member. And there's also a Google Trend 2024 wrap up coming soon on today's live stream. So we'll look at what was the hottest topic within 2024 domestically in Korea. Also, there's news about G-Dragon not being able to perform on KBS. Should KBS be canceled? There's also updates about Squid Game 2 coming, and more depressing and heartwarming societal news about Korea. So stick till the end of the stream. It's going to be a good one this time. So I'm determined to do about 1.5 hours today because I have another interview with K Explorer, my friend Jerry, in the nearby area. I promised him I'll do it at 1 p.m. so I don't want to be late. Unfortunately, I was late to the stream today, so I'll have to cut it a little bit short than usual. Usually I do 2-hour streams, but anyways, just letting you guys know. So we'll have to flick through the news today. It's going to be a little bit more high speed. And also, by the way, because in the middle of the stream, I have a special presentation, or I guess like event, and that's why this stream in particular is going to be streamed on DKDKTV, my main channel as well. And unfortunately, there is going to be a replay. So if you're watching right now on DKDKTV, you're not watching in real time. So keep that in mind. If you want to catch these lives real time, come on over to Korean Pizza Club, KPC, subscribe, put your notification bells on, and you're set for the weekly live streams. And I'm sorry for everybody, 300 people in the chat that have been saying hi. Let's do a round of greetings because I can't ignore y'all, right? So let's see. Let's see who's here. Navneet, hello. Rachel, hello. Booney, hello. Let me know where y'all are watching from. Nova, he got that bounce. His hair is fluffy today. Thank you. Hip Hop Junkie, hello. Everybody, yes. What happened to his hair? I don't know what happened to my hair. What happened? It's normal. Yeah. Zofia, hello. Colleen, thank you. Appreciate saying hit that like button. Yes, please. Please hit that like button so that more people can watch the stream. Kuko, hello. And Hannah from Melbourne, welcome, welcome. Put me on the Jumbotron, David. Hello, excellence. Crash override, neck hurts. Oh no, that's bad. And basically me, hello. Minji, hello. Yes, everybody. EST toppings, yes. MBTI in the chat. North Texas, Chicago, Indiana. Lynn, hello. Wow, the chat's going up so fast. I'm missing my target. From Manchester, UK, okay. And Colorado, New York. Nicole, hello. Alabama, Nevada, and Toronto. Yes, Virginia. Pennsylvania. We have all 50 states over here. That's great. So you can see, oh, Los Angeles. Okay. Yes. Gamma. Hello. Yes. So, wow, Montreal. Wow. Okay. I'll stop here because I really would like to do shout outs, but we have limited time today. So please understand. Usually this is a more friendly live stream where I just interact with people in the chat during the weekend. So if you want to catch those, I recommend setting your notification bells on during the weekends. And let's go straight on into the news today because we don't got no time. Chop. Yes, last shout out. Anyone from Alaska? Yes, we have to include Alaska, right? Yep. So let's go on into the news. So as you can see in the title of today's live stream, Korean president stands by martial law. So by now I know that you guys have been pretty much up to date about the situation in Korea. There has been martial law declared and lifted within like 2 hours, technically like 6 hours. It was a whole mayhem crisis and everybody's super pissed. Everybody's trying to impeach the president. There are political feuds going on, and amidst of all of that, who would have expected that President Yoon, this is our current president, I don't think he's going to be in office for so long, but our current President Yoon wants to fight impeachment, not resign, says sources. So basically what is happening is, of course, the opposition party, the Democrats, are saying that he should be impeached, and there was already an impeachment trial last week. And what happened there was because the ruling party, the party on the president's side, most of them, like excluding one person remained in the parliament and 2 people returned. But excluding those 3 votes from the ruling party, everybody just exited the parliament, National Assembly, while the impeachment vote was going on. So bottom line, he didn't get impeached. Everyone thought it was ending there. However, the Democratic Party found loopholes in the law and said, we cannot accept this. This is outrageous. We are going to hold a second impeachment vote. And that's what's happening. That is scheduled this weekend. That's going to happen. And there has been a lot of ping pong between the 2 parties on whether there is a consensus that the president, what he did was super wrong. It's dumb. It's stupid. It's not democratic. It's actually seen as treason and mutiny towards the country right now. So there is a consensus even among the ruling party that he should step down. But the methodology here is clashing. So the Democratic Party is saying that he should get impeached. He used a forcible way to threaten the country with guns and martial law, so he should be impeached immediately. The ruling party is saying, okay, we understand that, but hold your horses. There will be an absence in the administration. Things need to move on. We need to normalize society, and if the president gets impeached right now, it's going to set a record. We already have an impeached president in the before. It's going to form a pattern, so no president in the future is going to be safe for impeachment, which is probably kind of the purpose here, right? To give fear towards our politicians and our representative of the nation to be, level-headed, right? But anyways, so the ruling party basically wants him to step down voluntarily, like walk out of the office. And they set up a plan like maybe he should step down during February next year or like April next year. And until then, will make amends with the society, set back the economy, back the stock market, normalize everything, blah blah blah. There are people saying that the ruling party is just dragging this on to next year because the opposition party, the Democratic Party's leader, Lee Jae-myung, is a very strong presidential candidate, which has a lot of antis as well, a lot of supporters as well, but he's probably going to be elected as the president if this current president gets impeached. So the ruling party right now is pretty much, like, a lot of sources say, a lot of columnists say that they are stalling time because he has an undergoing trial. Surprise, surprise, our presidential candidate has a lot of trials going on in court right now as well. So yeah, the ruling party wants to stall time until his trial is over. Maybe if he gets a criminal record or in prison, he won't be able to enter the presidential campaigns and stuff. So that's what's happening. But anyways, as I said, today and yesterday, there was breaking news that President Yoon said that he actually prefers impeachment. Wow, that was a big surprise. Everybody thought that he would want to walk out peacefully, not get his reputation wrecked, in a moral way, like saving his own dignity. But he apparently thinks that he has a chance in the Supreme Court. Not the Supreme Court. What do you call it? The Constitutional Court. So for cases like these, you go to the court above the Supreme Court. It's where these 5 judges that are from different parties and groups and all whatever, and they look at the Constitution and they verify and they judge whether this impeachment is valid or not. So last time, I feel like during Park Geun-hye, when she was impeached, I was watching it real time. My memory is fuzzy, but back then I think 3 out of 5 judges voted for impeachment, so that's why she got impeached. Correct me if I'm wrong, I forgot. But anyways, it's gonna happen like that. So apparently, what the president is doing right now is that he's asking his secretaries and deputies and everyone to search for legal grounds. And he's actually looking for law firms right now that are willing to defend him in the Constitutional Court. And he's trying to find legal foundations to justify his martial law, the declaration of his martial law. So that's what's happening right now. So apparently the president thinks that he didn't do anything wrong. He did apologize. Okay, let me set that straight. He apologized once. He apologized right before this stream, like 20 minutes before this stream. But he said the big but. I apologize for creating all this chaos in the country and all this ripple effect from the martial law. But he said, but you gotta understand, I had no choice because of the aforementioned reasons in my previous streams, that there are threats from very questionable organizations and individuals which might be related to North Korea. The whole administration is paralyzed right now because all the bills aren't getting passed. All the budgets are halted at the Congress, and the opposition party isn't letting me do anything. They've already impeached several, 7 or 8 of my appointments in the cabinet and the administration. So our administration and our government is at a halt, a full paralysis state right now. That's why he is justifying the martial law, and he saw that as a national threat. And the last straw was whatever he could do within the presidential authority was the martial law. So he's trying to justify himself. He came out right before the stream with another live statement towards the country and said that he stands by. Basically, I'm not trying to twist his words, but if you look at the bottom line, he's like, I had no choice other than the martial law. I'm sorry about the side effects, but it is what it is, and he's willing to fight in the court. So that's what's going to happen. He's going to take his chances. So this is going to be I'm pretty sure right now the impeachment. So that was the second news, actually. So As I said, will President Yoon survive the second impeachment vote? This is going to be held like massive protests day by day are being held in front of the National Assembly in Yeouido every single day right now, and the impeachment drive is gaining more momentum ahead of Saturday's vote. So the impeachment vote is official. The ruling party congressmen are on board as well. They oppose to the impeachment, but ever since the president came out and said, I'm down, bring the challenge, then after that, the ruling party even changed its own stance and said, okay, then we have no choice but to go to impeachment. So yeah, we have several public announcements from the ruling party members saying that they will participate in the vote. So far, officially on the press, we have gathered more than 5 official votes for the impeachment. If we have 3 more, then that will qualify the impeachment to go through, and then it will be sent to the Constitutional Court, and then it will take a couple months for the impeachment trial to actually take place and actually drag down the president. So that's going to be the process. And yesterday, this was an actual question. Well, while I was preparing this news at night, will President Yoon survive the second impeachment vote? That was an actual question because we didn't know if the ruling party would participate and vote for the impeachment. But now it's basically a no-brainer. It's basically going to pass. I feel like if there's no no turning point at this moment. So yeah, that's what's going to happen. So, yep. And to give you another reasoning that basically justifies his impeachment is there are a lot of investigations going on, a lot of hearings going on with like the martial law, people related to the martial law, high-level figures in the military who were implementing the president's martial law orders and all such. So you can see this guy is a 3-star over here, and he's a special warfare commander, and he testified during the council that President Yoon asked them to break open the door and drag the lawmakers out. So this gives more grounds for the opposing party and the people to impeach President Yoon, drag the lawmakers out, because because it states in the Constitution and the law that if a martial law is seen as, invalid or it's not democratic in the first place, but if it's not seen as valid, then the lawmakers can vote against it and they can lift the martial law, which was what happened. But President Yoon ordered the military to drag out the lawmakers so they couldn't go through the vote to lift the martial law, and that is against the constitutional right. So that is a direct crossing of the law, and that is a breach which will definitely set a huge grounds for him to get impeached, and it will definitely be taken into account in the court as well. So that comment and that testification was huge yesterday, and more things are coming out right now. The Minister of Defense, who was allegedly, not allegedly, like basically now proven to be behind of the whole martial law, he was imprisoned, and he's getting investigated right now in prison. So he's now the ex-defense minister since he resigned, and he attempted suicide at detention facility, the correction official stated. So I don't know what his motive was. Probably he was maybe ashamed. Some conspiracy theories say that he was trying to take it all away. He was trying to be the scapegoat. And yeah, he attempted suicide, which is, whether or not you're a bad person, I do feel like I do feel pitiful towards him, but I do feel like it's cowardly behavior as well if he had any other motive than being ashamed and stuff. So apparently he tried to hang himself or something like that, or I don't want to go into the specifics, but he used his pajamas that they give you in the the detention facilities to tie himself up or something like that. But the correction official caught him, and he was safely removed. Now he is hospitalized, and there is nothing acute with his health state. So he is going to be investigated with thorough procedure, and hopefully he can give us better grounds and testimonies on what the president ordered him to do, and more specific evidence like that is going to act on our side, right? Like, the whole nation wants to impeach the president. Right now, there are some conservatives that still want the president to hold his ground and not get impeached and still be in office, and agree to his sentiment that the Congress has been infiltrated by North Koreans and something like that. But I can say, as for a fact, even the ruling party has threw him under the bus. The opposition party, which is 50% of the population, is trying to impeachment. The citizen sentiments, the people of Korea, they want to impeach him, because statistics have been coming out saying that his approval rate, the president's approval rate, is in the tens right now. Last time I saw, it was like 11 or 17 or something like that. So only 1/10 of the nation supports him and backs him. So that means 90% has already lost faith in him and doesn't want to see him and wants to kick him out of the office. So that is basically what's going on right now. So yeah. And besides that, I said there's a lot of confusion and a lot of little things going on about the martial law and the whole impeachment case. I hope I updated you a little bit about the political scene right now. I'm going to leave it there because nobody's really that much into politics in my channel right now. I do a lot of light subjects as well. So speaking of, I found some funny news. So I told you there's been a lot of hearings and trials and investigations, right? So there's been a lot of military personnel summoned to these trials, and this general, he's a general of the military, plays a phone game during the martial law inquiry. It sparked outrage. So he's apparently playing this mobile game, and it got caught on screen. This is why you shouldn't be caught off guard in these official meetings and settings, right? So like, it's a very heavy occasion. Like, there's a thing called, like TPO, or like how a code on how you should act in these official settings, right? So he was caught red-handed playing a mobile game, and apparently this guy was not directly related to the martial law. He had really nothing to do with it. He was just there as, like, I guess, like a advisor or like a witness or something like that. And apparently it was break time. And it was the investigations were being adjourned for a while. It was intermission, so we can give him that, right? Like, like, people go to the bathroom, they can take phone calls, they can stretch, their bodies and stuff, take a cigarette, and stuff. And people are like, what's the problem playing mobile games during a break session, right? So, but at the same time, it just doesn't rub it right, because we're very serious about this in the whole nation right now. And the military personnel, the high officials, are getting investigated. And the least you can do is play a mobile game within the actual, investigation room, right? So imagine if it was Grindr said excellence. Yeah, that would be funny. But busted dude, he was there to play video games. Honestly though, quite honestly, I know it's a very severe case and serious case, but just to be the devil's advocate, like, these hearings and trials can be very, very long. And in the intermissions, you need a little dopamine booster refreshment, right? It doesn't look too well for him. I guess that's the best way to just, put it in a nutshell, right? So yeah, that happened. That was funny. And did I get a PayPal? No, I got yeah. Oh wow. Okay. Well, I got a message. Okay, great. Yes. So let me go back to the super chat. I think I received a super chat so far. So thank you for all 500 of you watching right now. I know that most of you are not subscribed to the channel. My statistics say that 60% isn't subscribed. So I would really appreciate if you could hit that subscribe button, put that notification bell on if you want those weekly updates about Korean news, entertainment, and society, all that kind of stuff, and my daily life as well as a 32-year-old normal Korean guy. Right, so would appreciate a like because I only see 85 likes with 500 people watching in the chat right now. So please like the video. And Rachel, thank you for the super chat. I'm sorry I couldn't highlight it on the screen, but what is the age limit for being president in South Korea? I actually don't know, but let's look it up. Yeah, I would assume if you're an adult, it would be fine, right? Yeah, it says... no, that is the age for vote. Okay, so apparently, let's see. There has been, let's say, okay. So you have to be 40 and above. You have to be 40 and above to become president. And I think, as much as I think, okay, we will actually jump into the age factor right now in the following news. And that was a great question, Rachel. Thank you for the super chat, by the way. So for the record, you have to be 40 and above to become president. I wonder how much the age would be in your own countries in the case of the United States or such. But I think it's reasonable because, you know, as much as I think the voting rights and the, action in the political realm should be given to anybody who's of legal age, we should advocate all that kind of behavior. For a person to be a president, the representative and basically de facto ruler of the country, in charge of foreign affairs and the military, economy, and all that, that person has to have basic knowledge and also life experience. And I think, you would have to be above at least, in the late 30s or 40s to know something, a thing or two about the economy, about how the military runs, about how democracy runs, diplomacy runs, trade, and all that. So, I'm 32 right now, and I guess I have a little bit of a grasp on how the world works right now, but I would still think, I have a lot to learn. So, yeah, I think that's a reasonable age. There are talks about it should be lowered, the bar should be lowered, maybe in the future, because as a matter of fact, the access of information and the everything participation in politics and all that is becoming very active nowadays. So yeah. Anyways, wow, GD for president in the chat. Okay, we're gonna be talking about GD later, so please wait a little bit. The US is 35, is it? Or Kitty Carla says 40 and up for the States as well. Okay, so yeah, I guess worldwide it is 40, at least for the States and Korea. David for president from the Hoodie Party. Yes, if you don't know, we have a fandom name in the chat. You guys are officially toppings because this is the Korean Pizza Club. However, there's a shadow fandom called the Hoodie Gang, and if you don't know the lore, you have to be active in our weekly live streams, and I'm pretty sure our Hoodie Gang in the chat is going to explain why you guys are a hoodie, and I'm pretty sure it's not going to be a pleasant reason. But anyways, I'm not going to reveal that in today's stream because we have a lot to discuss. Yeah, so speaking of age, thank you again to Rachel for the super chat, and would appreciate any kind of PayPal support. It's in the pinned comment over there if you appreciate this stream. And thank you WT for subscribing. Yes, and I also saw Laritas becoming a new member of the KPC fam. So thank you so much for becoming a member. If you become a member, you can have special badges and emojis in the chat. So your comment stands out amidst the gazillion ones that are coming up. So yeah, speaking of age limits and all that, yes, speaking of light sticks mentioned by Rayla-san, perfect news is K-pop light sticks become the new candle lights for Korean democracy. So you can see over here these are K-pop light sticks. I think this is an NCT light stick, if I'm not wrong. Like, okay, I'm out of my K-pop phase right now, so I'm not that familiar with all the types of the K-pop light sticks. But as you can see, there are a lot of light sticks over there. Is this Infinite NCT? Of course, our VIPs need to be there. I don't know what this is. Are there any army bombs? Yeah, is this an army bomb? No, I don't think it looks like that. But yeah, apparently there were a lot of K-pop light sticks. This is the National Assembly in Yeouido right now. If you go over there, every single day there are relay protests going on. So massive rallies going on right now. So there were SHINee, NCT, New Jeans, 17, and basically all these K-pop light sticks here. And this is light sticks refers to official fan merchandise priced between $30 and $50 for offered by each K-pop group. If you are not familiar to K-pop culture, and if you go to these concerts, you just swing them, and yeah. So cool. Sell them there, right? That would be a business, but I don't think it will be seen in a good light, right? So yeah, so this is becoming a new culture, and apparently there have been a lot of articles saying that the Gen Z have been acting up, and they've been showing up actively in these rallies and protests, which is a good thing, I think. You know, like, it is better for a nation's people to have interest in politics and bettering the country than like just negligence, right? Like, I think as much as politics can be a controversial and very questionable area, and it's pretty much very disappointing every single time as a normal citizen. However, I feel like, you know, the younger you get exposed to politics, and the younger you have a political stance, or you are interested in the country's welfare and such, I think that's a good thing. So I feel like on the conservative side, because there's a lot of more elderly demographics over there, I see a lot of opposal towards this kind of behavior, saying like, what do they know? They barely graduated high school right now. Like, they don't even know anything. They're brainwashed, and they're just there to have fun, waving their K-pop light sticks, dancing to K-pop songs, and they just want to feel the energy of the crowd and all that. But I don't think you should dismiss the younger generation's participation in democracy like that, because everyone has a starting point, and I think if that starting point, if it's younger, it's the better. So they're learning right now. They're showing their interest, and in some ways, even if it's someone that's fresh out of high school or fresh into college, they might have more knowledge or more education than some elderly people as well. So you can actually balance that out. Elderly people do have life experience. They went through the war and all that, and they have their own standing. But I feel like the younger people have more access to the internet. They have more, you know, technical knowledge and all that, and they are also the future of the country. So they have the right as a legal adult and citizen to determine the direction of the country for their own future right now. For example, if we don't participate in these political rallies, and we don't have interest in that, you know, a huge problem going on in Korea is the depletion of the national pension going on. And currently at this rate, because of the population pyramid, the younger generation isn't going to be able to actually get any much of the national pension, and in order for us to fix that, we need to participate, right? So I don't know why people would frown upon and say it's cringe to see these Gen Z folks in these rallies when they don't know anything and they're waving their K-pop light sticks. I've seen a lot of comments like that, but anyways, I supported fully. Even when I was in my freshman years, I wasn't this interested in politics. I only jumped into political stuff when I was like in the military, I guess, because I was in the police, and then inevitably I had clashes with protesters and rallies and stuff. So yeah, I think it's a good thing, right? Rachel, thank you for another super chat, $5 pizza. I rewatched the Wolf of Wall Street recently and was wanted to know who is the Korean version of the Wolf of Wall Street. Well, Rachel, I don't know for right now, and I think that is a little bit off topic, so I will return back to your super chat in a latter live stream if you can ask that question again. I'm so sorry, but I appreciate the super chat right now. So let's focus right now on the martial law incident, and once I'm done with that, let me try to return back to that. So thank you so much again. And yeah, so speaking of age again, not age. People, one person in the chat mentioned selling those light sticks, right? So I found some funny news, which is quite ironic. I'm a little bit jealous. I don't know how to respond to this news. But let me try to get it here for you. Yes, here it is. Yes, it's taking a bit of time to translate it. There we go. Super chat 60 million won. That's like, how much is 60 million won? 600만 원, 6천만 원, 600만 원, 6천만 원. So that's like 60,000 USD. Pang pang. That means like super chat pang pang. You can see in my chat, if you send a super chat, there are lights, fireworks, like right? So it means super chat 60,000 USD pang pang. Excited YouTubers. Yoon's investigation is left-wing rebellion. So these YouTubers, far-right YouTubers, saying that the martial law is justified, they are actively live streaming these live streams, and I'm pretty sure it's not only the far-right YouTubers. Among these protesters, there are a lot of YouTubers there just live streaming the whole thing, and I'm like, maybe I should do it too after seeing this whole news. So basically what's happening is people are throwing their money at these YouTubers because, like, you know, it's the most searched up keyword in Korea right now. Everybody's watching the news and YouTube, and everything that pops up on your main feed is about the martial law and the current real-time feed about like what's happening in front of the National Assembly, all these rallies and protests. So people are flocking there, and people want to see the live footage, and these YouTubers are actually doing a service in a way that they give us angles that the traditional news does not provide. And actually, as a lot of columnists and political experts said, that was in this martial law and the lifting of it, the whole process of this incident, the function of YouTube was very crucial. And in modern day democracy, a lot of people compared it to the previous martial law in like 1978 or something, and said the difference between then and now is the advent of YouTube and live streaming technology. Because of the live streams, there was full transparency, there was fast action. The opposition party leader was live streaming on his own phone as well, and he assembled all the members, and the people got assembled. So yeah, like YouTube did a very, very big matter in this whole martial law case. But the side effect is, I guess, you know, I guess it's good for those folks, you know, like these people are just, yeah, they are leveraging the situation, and there's nothing wrong because these people are voluntarily shooting their shots and their money, right? So these are all very far right YouTube channels over here, and as you can see, this one channel that has 1.5 million subscribers got 60,000 USD, 40,000 USD, 20,000, 40,000, 17,000 USD. So yeah, in a month, just by super chat. That is crazy. That is crazy. I never knew. Maybe I should just transition to becoming a political YouTuber. What do you think? Should I just go fully political and get that 60,000 USD? Yeah. So if you don't want me to transition, I would appreciate some support in the chat while you are watching. Thank you so much in advance. So yeah, that was some funny news over there. Right now, what is going on in the chat? Politics is a hot button. The people have the right to their opinions and views, and even if it seems stupid, that is the burden of our free society. Well said, All Diva. Thank you for saying that. Let's say political debates generate money, of course. Yes, it's very, very money driven, I think. VR says, I agree, young people have always been at the forefront of change in societies across the globe. Sometimes adults forget what it was like for them, and I say this as a 69-year-old person in the US. Yes, I feel like there should be more level-headed people like you, intelligent people like you, and accepting people like you, right? Political discourse causes wrinkles, and I need Lemire face lotion ASAP. What? Okay, okay, yeah. So, is why is everybody go politics? Says Rory. Okay, okay. You should definitely do it, David, just for a month. Okay, yeah, get that 60K in the bag and just return becoming Korean news YouTuber. Yeah, I mean, maybe I should actually go to the rallies and see what it's like. Not like actively participated in it. As I said before, like in my previous live stream, I said that I have some very traumatic incidents with protests in general because of my experience in the military as police, as a protest control police, and also that one incident actually during the impeachment, getting stomped and ganged up by protesters, and I actually got like really big wounds. So yeah, I have some PTSD there, but am I repeating my mistake again? Will I get ganged up and beaten up again if I go to these rallies and live stream? I don't know. Yeah, but if you guys want to see, want to see what it's like this weekend, if there's enough support in the chat, I don't know. Maybe I'll just go. Maybe I'll just go and try to live stream a little bit for you guys. And hopefully I don't get beaten up this time. Yeah, like hopefully. It's supposedly peaceful. So yeah, fingers crossed. Okay, let me know if you want me to go to Yeouido this Saturday before the impeachment. And if you want to see the heat of the scene, I will do it for you guys. I have my Galaxy Z Flip with me, so I can be very subtle about live streaming. I can be like this and act as if I'm just doing a FaceTime or something with AirPods in my ears. So, yeah. Just stay on the liberal side. I think, yeah, like as much as I want to be politically neutral, if I just stay on the liberal side, I think my chances of being beaten up will decrease drastically. Yeah. Yeah, I'd watch it, but be careful, not worth it if you get hurt. Okay. Yeah, so I don't think there's a lot of... I guess you can see it on CNN, AP News, and all that, but I don't think there are live streams you can access like with a non-Korean language barrier that streams directly in like a POV towards the world. So yeah, I might as well use my platform for that. So let me see if you want. I'll go back through the chat and see if you actually want me to go to the protest. Let me see if my time allows me to. But yeah, do it. Then go to the Hyundai afterward and eat. I think the Hyundai is gonna be packed. Yeah, I think it would be interesting, but be safe. Okay, I see a lot of our regulars wanting me to go and actually see it. So make sure you stay safe this time. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. I cannot give you a guarantee, but I am leaning towards going. So let's see what happens. Last news about the martial law, and I will go on into the cultural and entertainment side. We've been streaming for a while, so this is the last news. This is actually a huge debate in Korea right now. Why should I speak up, says singer Lim Young-woong, which is more famous than BTS in Korea demographically, and he's very, very influential among the older population. He is like a superstar. Yeah, he's basically the superstar of Korea domestically. Of course, BTS cannot compare. Lim Young-woong cannot compare internationally and among the younger generation to BTS, but because a lot of people are going to be triggered by the comparison. The only reason I put BTS as comparison is to just let you know his level of reputation in Korea. He's that much of a high profile in Korea, okay? So in a way, I was putting BTS on a pedestal. Please do not come at me for that. Why do you have to compare? Okay. But anyways, Lim Young-woong, he's the trot king of Korea. He sells out stadiums and he's the number one figure. And he sparked controversy recently because basically what went on is this is a DM screenshot, and this is Im Hyung-woong's Instagram account over here, and somebody, this random person, sent him a random DM saying, "What are you doing in this situation?" Like referring to the martial law and the impeachment case. And Im Hyung-woong really coldly, I don't know why he did this. Maybe he was in a bad mood or something. This is kind of impolite, and he said, "What? What do you mean?" And then he said, like, right now, it was unconstitutional martial law by the president, and we're voicing our voices about the impeachment and something, but you seem so indifferent. So, why aren't you voicing your opinion or anything like that? Why aren't you acting? And then he said, "Am I a politician? Why do I have to voice my opinion?" And this is the response he gave. And this screenshot got circulated on the internet, and it sparked a lot of controversy because like, this is Bong Joon-ho, this is Yoon Jong-shin, and there were other several celebrities from the K-pop sphere as well that voiced their opinions and acted upon the impeachment and against the president and such. And Im Young-woong's response there, it was rubbed off as like, it was impolite in the first place. I would feel like, I guess he was kind of triggered by a random person urging him to act up and say something to the press. And you know how the Korean environment is very just dramatic, right? Like, if he, as I said before, he is like the domestic BTS. If he speaks up about this case, of course everybody's gonna, like him and love him. But if you pick that political lane, if you do a little hiccup in Korea, you get, demolished and nailed and all that. So I understand why celebrities would be extremely careful about voicing their political views and acting up on impeachments and stuff. I know there are more vocal celebrities, and I really support them as well, but I understand his viewpoint too. But the thing is, like, like his way of how he responded to that random DM, I don't even know why he responded at the first place. So, like, apparently he was celebrating for his dog's birthday or something during this whole thing, and then people, I guess, thought that it was kind of tone deaf for him to celebrate his dog's birthday amidst this whole impeachment thing going on. At the same time, the world has to go on, right? Like, of course, you can refrain, you can, tone down a little bit on the mundane things, the trivial things, and but at the same time, you can also celebrate your dog's birthday. Or, as I said, like, people are going to parks, they're shopping, they're watching Wicked, they're watching whatever, and they're enjoying their own life. So I don't really see what's technically wrong over here, but I understand it would brush off as like a little bit tone deaf and insensitive during this whole situation. And also the dynamics, you got to understand, most of his fans, the majority, 95% of his fans are in the elderly demographic, which is the biggest demographic in Korean society right now. And I guess a fraction of them are with the president. So I feel like he wouldn't actively come out and say his opinions on that. So this has sparked a question about whether celebrities or public figures, they need to, I guess, if you have influence or clout that is given by the public, do you have to return that back as a favor towards the public by advocating like incidents like this, like, the impeachment or the opposing against the martial law and stuff like that? What do you think on this case? Let me know in the comment sections after this stream. I can't read all your chats right now, but let's look. He sounds like he doesn't care, lol. I'm pretty sure everyone cares at this point, because like, this is the biggest news. Even if you don't want to care, you gotta care. So he was definitely too blunt and abrasive with the fan, but I understand him not wanting to publicly vocalize his political opinions. He really shouldn't have responded to the DM to begin with. I think that's the proper answer to. That's where Yeah, my opinion meets. Where does Karina stand? In my heart. Yes, that's where she stands. Yeah. Sometimes it's best to keep it to yourself. Yes. Yes. Okay, he doesn't have to give an opinion. He just needs to support his fans' freedom to protest. That's all. That's a nice way to cope with that as well. Yeah. I know it should be very tricky, right? So, let's see. I'm getting a lot of messages right now. Need to look at it. Okay? Yeah. People don't care until something happens. He doesn't owe a response to anyone. He opened the can of worms with replying to that DM. Exactly. So, yeah, let me know what you think in the comments after this stream. And a little more, the Korean won is the worst performer right now among major peers of like the Japanese yen or whatever, the Chinese yuan, over the martial law shockwave. Right now, $1 is 1,400 something Korean won. So I'm happy. Every super chat you give me is 1.5x. So this is the time to give me super chats. Thank you. Because YouTube takes 35% or 40% or something like that. So with the currency, that would knock off the imbalance. So just wanted to put that in. And I wanted to put that in particular because I would say, ironically, this is the perfect time for you guys to fly over to Korea and shop at Olive Young and Mushinsa, whatever you want, because you'll be getting a 40% boost in your currency if you're a US citizen, if you use USD. Everything's going to be 40% cheaper than you. It's already cheaper living cost wise. Like I would say like the living cost is already like 20% cheaper. We don't have tips. We don't have, you don't have like the what do you call it? You can get the tax refunds, and your currency is 40%, more than 40% higher right now. So this is the best time to come to Korea and go on a shopping frenzy. I'm telling you this. Yeah. And as I said, it's totally safe over here. Everything's running as normal, right? Yeah. David wants them dollars, honey. Yes, I am shameless. Yes. Okay. And speaking of dollars, dollar bills, before we go on into the cultural and entertainment section, I have to do what I have to do and shout out to the best app and service out there for people who want to learn Korean and meet Korean people and attend free events, tours, parties, classes, and more. Sue House over here. Okay, that was a weird timing. The banner flipped, but you see over here in the banner, there is an app called Sue House. And as you can see, you can attend all these amazing events while you are in Korea, while it is the best time to visit right now. Even if you are not located in Korea and you don't plan to come in the near future, if you just download the app, you can actually connect with people all over the world, mostly in Korea, that are interested in Korean culture, practicing Korean with you, just talk about Korean culture or K-pop in general. You can find common grounds, common subjects to talk about. So please do check out Sue House. They have their own Korean learning textbook as well, which you can buy on my online store called biroso.net, biroso.net. In the meantime, check out Sue House's official Instagram here at SueHouse_official. Over here, it's the global social life subscription service, and they are having a lot of gatherings over here. They recently held their winter kimchi party. There's another one happening this weekend at December 15th at 12 to 2:30 p.m. at the Hongdae Street Party Room. And as you can see, there is a nice mix of Koreans and foreigners living in Korea. Even if you're a visitor, it doesn't matter. Go attend and make some friends. Have a fun activity day, right? So yeah, as you can see, you can learn Korean with the Korean textbook over here, grammar, dialogues, vocabulary, all that kind of stuff. You can go to this happened already, but there was a Christmas party at the Mondrian Hotel, and a lot of events happening like this real time in Korea. So make sure you follow Sue House on Instagram to get the latest event updates. And yeah, they have like K-pop K-pop festivals and concerts and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, K-pop dance classes. So do check it out. Do check out Sue House. And yes, thank you for sponsoring this live stream again, Sue House. Yes. And speaking of Nightbot arriving at the perfect time over here, check out the unique, authentic, cool Korean products on piroso.net. You will never find these products anywhere else on the internet, on Amazon, or any other online store. These are authentic products curated by me and Jin, the co-founder of Piroso. We have fast global shipping, so do check it out. This is our webpage. It is under construction right now. We are toggling some settings. Why is my location set to the Netherlands? I have no idea, but yes. Oops, okay. It is not working over here. Yes. Yeah, I'm currently in the Netherlands, so it proves that it works. So our website is under construction. We are changing the designs right now, but this is a new feature Jin has implemented. You can see more of the products, more of the categories. I think the fonts need a little fix, but wow, look at all these brands we are collaborating with. Kudos to Jin. Respect to Jin. He pulled an all-nighter to do this yesterday night. So Jin probably watches the stream and replay as well. So W for Jin in the chat, please. WW in the chat for Jin. Like, these are all the brands we have collaborated with. I am so proud of it. We have traditional, modern accessories, bestsellers, fashion. We have Jungkook's bucket hat. We have Army t-shirt. We have the Norige bag, the newbie bag. We have. So today, like, okay, we have new modern hanboks, but this is not the day for the modern hanboks. Unfortunately, I will advertise those on a different date. But for today, I have special items for you. So bear with me for extra 10 more minutes because this is going to be phenomenal. I have very, very cute items for you. These are the new arrivals. I worked really hard yesterday night uploading these informations and items on our site. So in order, we have the Carnation soap. Carnation soap. So basically, Carnation stands for gratefulness and appreciation and thank yous to your parents in Parents' Day in Korea. But however, if you expand it to a wider spectrum, you can say thank you to anybody, your loved ones, your relatives, your friends, especially your parents. And this is the Carnation soap, and it's from Suki Studio. It's a local studio in Korea where they make natural handmade soap, and as you can see, it's a great thank you gift if you want to show your appreciation or gratefulness to anybody around you, and if you want a special gift, and if you want them to remind them of your gratefulness every single day. What other better product is there than soap, right? So yeah, look at this. It's amazing. If you buy a single bar, you can get this light pink carnation soap. If you buy a double bar pack, you can get this 2-pack over here. And yes, it comes in this cute little wrapping with the Korean font on it. You can remove it if you want, but it's a little special touch to show that you're interested in Korean culture as well, right? It's a thoughtful gift combining charm, emotion, and utility. Perfect for anyone who deserves a heartfelt thank you. So it's, as I said, it's these are the ingredients over here. So if you're very sensitive with your skin, or like if you have any kind of restrictions or such, you can check them out. But this is natural soap, so it shouldn't be very toxic or very strong or anything. It's the perfect gift for Family Month, Teachers Day, Parents Day, daycare, wedding return gifts, first birthday gifts, everything like that. You should use it within a year. And actually, to highlight this, before I highlight the physical products, before I show you the physical products, let's go on into this first. This is another product from Suki Studio. This is the perfect product for you guys right now. It's only $14. It's a Merry Christmas soap. Look how cute this is. Have you seen a soap that is this cute? This cute. Look at this. It comes in a very unique packaging, as if you're ordering like a handmade burger as well. These are so cute, aren't they? It comes in a very, very cute packaging over here. So cute. Introducing the cutest Christmas soap. This is also natural hand soap as well. It requires a 4-week curing process, 720 hours for optimal use. It goes through the cold process and such. You can see all the ingredients over here: olive oil, palm oil, coconut oil, apricot, corn, castor oil, and all that. Yeah, so if you want a cute Christmas gift, this is the best gift to get for yourself as well. So yeah, it's not that much. You can look around our other products as well, and yeah, check out if you want to put it as an add-on. So cute, right? So cute. Thank you for saying it's so cute. It's so cute. Yes, June says it's too cute. A kitty cat, yes. So actually for you guys today, I have prepared the real size soap over here. Here you go. This is the physical item for the carnation soap. It is really sophisticated and intricate, delicate over here. And yeah, it comes in this kind of packaging. If you peel off the little sticker over here, you can easily open it. So just pull it out like this from the box, and you have the soap over here. So I don't have a water bowl or anything, so I can't actually show you guys washing my hands, but it is just so beautiful. It is just so beautiful. So delicate, right? Like, it's, what do you call it? Is this a hexagon? It's six what do you call them? Angles over here. So it's so cute, right? So cute. Oh, it was wrapped, so I can hold it actually. So they have a little thank you on the back as well. So the perfect message to your loved ones. So go check this soap out. It's from Suki Studio. There's a little carnation inside. It's pink, and every carnation can be different sized because it's handmade. Super interesting and unique product over here. And if you buy the 2-pack, you get a red carnation as well. And this is the packaging for the Merry Christmas soap. So I'm really excited for this one because I haven't opened it for myself as well. And as you can see, there's a little brand over here. And if you rip off, I don't want to tear it apart because it's just so pretty. Yeah, there's stickers over here. So if you just peel off the stickers like this, like that, there's some inner packaging as well. There's a little Christmas card over here. I hope all of your Christmas wishes come true from Suki Studio. This is so cute, right? And yeah, you can see that it's definitely handmade. You can smell the handmade feel of it. So if you pull out the actual soap, wow, look at how cute this is. Look at how cute this is. Merry Christmas, everybody. Happy Merry Christmas in advance, everybody. Look at this little, I don't know, a cat with a little foam on top. I don't know if that's the intent, but this is so cute. How cuter can a soap become, right? So very cute packaging. So do check it out on biroso.net. And just to let you guys know, for the newcomers, if you use the coupon code KPC while you're ordering, you can get a special 10% discount on your purchases. So that's only one-time use. So if you've registered already to our site and use the coupon code, unfortunately you can't use it. But this is the best time because we're in the festivities and you can buy the Christmas soap and all. And just to let you guys know, the smell is pretty neutral. It's not that strong of a scent. I would say it's just a pleasant hand lotion kind of smell. The sort you would smell in like Lush and all that. Yeah, not that strong. Doesn't feel like a very artificial, soap smell like Dove or something like that. And the carnation as well. Yeah, the smell is oozing out of the packaging, and it's just very subtle. So I think you would like it. It's just very pleasant, and I personally don't like very artificial and strong soap smells, but this is very subtle but just pleasant. Yeah. Let me read some super chats in the meantime. Purple Butterfly. Wow, thank you so much for the 20 USD super chat. Pizza. Yes, USD as it is at an all-time high right now. So it means a lot to me. It's 1.5 more meaning to me. So without any message, thank you so much to Purple Butterfly. Can I have some soaps for Hanukkah, says Rachel. Actually, you know what? Rachel, you won the quiz last time on the live stream, and I promised you a gift, so I will actually send you a soap. This is what you get for being a topping, right? Rachel Rachel has shown me so much support in the chat with the super chats and such, so she deserves it. She earned it fair and square. So yeah, if you are active on the chat, and I'll just send you some freebies and surprise gifts, right? And another super chat. Thank you so much. If you go to New York next year, can you please let us know? I really hope we can meet and do a live stream together next year. Yes, I will let you know, because I have a lot of friends to meet in New York actually. So I might go to New York. I'll let you guys know. Yeah. Thank you so much, Rachel. Yay, yay, yay. Happy for Rachel, right? And just another one before we go on. I assure you, this is entertaining. Even if it's a product, it is very entertaining. So hold your horses for a while. So if you go to Piroso, we have another new arrival. You might be very interested, because the year end is the season of drinking. And who doesn't like drinking and a little bit of alcohol, right? The right amount of alcohol is just the right thing for you to get cheered up, right? So we'll sip on some wine during the year end. You could have some whiskey, you could have some, I don't know, whatever you like, some soju, but this is the Surkot traditional liquor stopper. It's the wine cap saver, and it's called the Silicon Keeper, and we have two models over here, the Papa and the Mama. As you can see, if you are into K-dramas and Korean history, these are modeled after a Korean king and Korean queen, or maybe the concubine or whatever, or the servant. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure it's the Korean king and the Korean queen. It's so cute, right? And these are from Modern Han. I know the CEO, and she is a big name in Korea when it gets to the traditional scene. She has amazing skills in traditional instruments, and she makes like beautiful, gorgeous hanboks, and she actually produces beautiful traditional liquor as well. And it's only obvious, we can't sell liquor on our store, unfortunately. However, an adjacent product would be this liquor stopper over here. So this is a unique way to display your wine bottles, or like your whiskey bottles over here, and even for juice bottles, like anything like this. It applies to any kind of bottle over here, because it's silicone and it has like these rotational things, and you can just plug it in. And this is olive oil. Oh no, this is grapeseed oil, and you can put it on grapeseed oil bottles, spaghetti bottles, anything like that. So yeah, it's easy to plug in. It's so cute right now. If you look at it, it's very, very much detail. So yeah, this is the Surko liquor stopper. It is only $19 for this little cute thing. So I recommend you getting the set, like get two. Like you can buy it separately. If you click on the options over here, you have to click on Papa red, add to cart, and then Mama yellow, add to cart over here. And of course, I brought you the physical product over here. These are so cute. This is like a little unboxing therapy session. So this is surkot over here. Sur means alcohol and kot means flower. But also I think there is a double meaning over there, because kotta is a verb that means plug in. So I have to double check, but I'm pretty sure there is a double meaning over here about like the alcohol flower, like it's the flower on top, but also you can plug it in as in like kotta. So like look at these little two. Oh, the king is facing backwards. Oh, maybe he's very sad about the impeachment right now, or the martial law, the state of the country. So it's a bottle stopper. So I will give you an implementation of how this works. So let me see. Let me open it, unbox it for you guys. And I've brought some wine. I've actually brought some wine to drink today. And if you open it like that, the size is the right size. It's like half the size of my palm over here. It's so cute, right? over here. That's the mama version. And where's Papa? Let me get Papa out. Okay, so wow, the packaging is really sturdy. You have to go through it. And Papa, that was facing back with his hands in the back, traditional typical Korean man stance with his beer belly over here. This is the Korean king and the Korean queen over here. These are so cute, right? These are from Modern Han, and they are the Surko traditional liquor stoppers. So these would make the best gifts, don't you say? Don't you agree? These wine stoppers and the carnation and Christmas soaps, they would be the most unique gifts you can get. And they're affordable as well. You don't have to spend that much. So this is the traditional liquor the Modern Han company also makes. Like, look at the packaging over here. Isn't it so like cute, right? It's like very traditional theme. So this is a traditional liquor that she sells. It's actually soju, but I guess she drank it all the way. So all you have to do is just squeeze this in. Like, just put it in. So because we have a lot of room over here, you see all these circles, right? It fits any. That's why it fits any bottle. You can just plug it in like this and just leave it like that, and the liquor won't evaporate. You know, like, yeah, of course you can put a lid on, but what fun is that, right? And for whiskey and like other high-end drinks, you want to have some display aspects, right? Aesthetics. So you can put it on, or if you're in the middle of drinking or whatever, if you invite guests to your house, this is a little nice, cute add to it, right? And then here we have some other Korean traditional liquor. So this is, I think, this probably would be some, like, I think something near the Korean version of sake. That I'm not sure of the yeah, that's what's not important today. But if you even have like a sake bottle or a makgeolli bottle or a soju bottle like this, I'm just showing you that these fit in any kind of bottle over here. So I will fit the king in here. Goes in perfectly. Yeah, you can plug him in perfectly in these two different bottles over here. Very cute. They're standing as king and queen next to each other. And if you just display it in the background, how cute it would be, right? And today, just out of my own personal greed, I wanted to sip some wine early in the morning. It's only 12:30 in the morning in Korea, but I got some cheap wine. It's some Chardonnay from Chile. But okay, that sound was good. Yeah, I'm gonna actually pour some wine in this unorthodox wine glass that I found at my house, because I don't really drink wine because I'm broke. But yeah, I have some wine over here. We poured some wine. So if I don't want to just like put in the cork, yeah, it's also hard to put in as well. Let me try to put this in. Because I'm a king, I will put in the king. Perfect. Perfect, right? The king is just standing here. Perfect. So, yeah. So go check these out. These are the Surkot wine stoppers. I personally think they are super, super cute. And as much as they are cute, the carnation soap is super cute as well. This is the 2-pack over here. You get the red and pink at the same time. And again, the Merry Christmas soap over here. You can purchase them all on Biroso, BIROSO.net. Yes, and you can explore our collection of unique items, Korean crafts. Look at this hanbok plate over here. It's so, so cute, right? We have so many unique, authentic products. Actually, as a matter of fact, I'm going to a trend fair today as well to source some other items. So wish me luck. But anyways, thank you for listening to the promotion of my online store. But that was entertaining, right? That was entertaining. Yeah, so go check them out. Let's see if I actually got any purchases. Not yet. But I'm sure we will get some purchases pretty soon. Let's see. And Jilly Bean, thank you for joining the Patreon. I was stuttering there. Thank you for joining the Patreon, fam. And also Jeline, is that how I pronounce it? Jeline, thank you for the $20 on PayPal. Thank you so much. No message. Wow, thank you so much. You just wanted to support. Thank you so much. Yes. Go check that out on pirozo.net and use KPC for a 10% coupon code. Okay. Let me give me 1 minute so that I can text my friend to actually come a little later. Sorry. Hi Jerry, the live stream is running a little late, so would it be okay if I arrive there 15 to 20 minutes late? I'm so sorry. Oh, I thought it was a client, but anyways, the buffering is going on. Okay, it should be okay now. It should be okay because I see the internet connection is at 6,000. So let's see. Let's see if it's buffering on my side. It should be fixed right now. Let's hope that it's fixed. Anyways, the buffering's going on. It's good now, right? It should be okay now. It should be okay. Seems like it's good. Okay. It's good. What? Mine is perfectly fine. I'm even replaying the wine stopper part, and it seems like it's okay. Let's see the wine bottle, the bottle part you guys were talking about. Give me a second, guys. Okay, it's good now. It's good now. I'm sorry. Started glitching after the bottle part. I'm so sorry. But just for the sake, I hope it's not glitching in the replay, but here you go. Yep, there you go. That was the bottle part. Okay, it's good now. It's good to go. Let me sip a little bit of wine because I was sweating back there. Okay, cheap wine, but it will do. It will do. Okay, let's go on to the culture part. So, literature stands in opposition to acts that destroy life. A very philosophical words from Hangang, the Nobel Prize winner, the first Nobel Literature Prize award winner in Korea. She actually went to the ceremony and received this very honorable award the other day, and that was her acceptance speech. And she said, I just wanted to give her like a little shout out and quote here so that everybody could just sink in her words, because I think it's just worthy to listen to a Nobel Prize winner, right? What she has to say. She said this in English too. So just as inevitably the work of reading and writing literature stands in opposition to all acts that destroy life. That's very deep. The work of reading and writing literature stands in opposition to all acts that destroy life. I would like to share the meaning of this award, which is for literature, with you standing here together. So I think everybody would have their own interpretations of these words, but literature stands in opposition to all acts that destroy life. That's pretty deep. Let me know what you think, how you decipher that. In the darkest night, there is language that asks what we are made of, that insists on imagining into the first person perspectives of the people and living beings that inhabit this planet. Language that connects us to one another. Yes. Very similar to, I guess, like Bong Joon-ho, what he said. Like the 1-inch barrier of the subtitles can, unite. If you just break that barrier, you can unite the whole world together with like content and story, right? So that was just very inspirational. So I just wanted to share you that, and I'm just so proud that a Korean finally got the Nobel Prize in the literature field. So yeah. Okay, I will not read that comment. Someone says she's hot. I did read it in a way. Yeah, so yeah, she sounds very deep and bright. Thanks for sharing. Yeah, if you want to check out her her novels. We sell the English versions, all of them on Pirosa as well in the book section. So go check them out. I swear I did not want to transition into that, but just that just popped up in my mind. And respect to Hangang. Respect to Hangang. And okay, let's go on into the interesting news over here. So we're wrapping up 2024. We're basically at December 12th. That is crazy. But the year's second most searched term on Google in Korea was obviously martial law. So I'm going to dedicate this section to look back at 2024 in terms of search words. So what do you think number one would be? I can't even guess. What do you think number one would be related to Korea that was most searched? Like martial law, that this was a huge event and this was a recent thing, and I guess this is like a cumulative research, like cumulative data. So it's pretty mind-blowing that martial law that just happened like a couple days ago is already at second on the top most searched term. But what do you think the first search term would be? Yeah, that's fast, right? 아파트? Yeah, that's an educated vote. But let's see. So the top trending searches for global was Copa America, and then we have the UEFA. Everything's like soccer related. You can see how big sports is. They want to watch sports, I guess. Like UEFA sports, ICC Cricket World Cup, India versus UK, Liam Payne, One Direction. 6 was Donald Trump. Obviously, the presidential election was there. India versus Bangladesh. iPhone 16 was at number 8. And we had the 2024 Paris Olympics. I don't know why, but the Olympics didn't have that much of a big impression on me. So, okay. And then Catherine Wales Kongbi. I don't know what this is. Who's Catherine Wales? So apparently, I'm a little bit off from the global trend, okay? That was the top searched. So for number one in Korea, surprisingly, number one was the Olympics. I did not have that much of a strong impression from the Olympics, but surprisingly, it was the Olympics that was the most searched. Second was the martial law. Third one was the housing lottery. Go check out my video about why it's the hardest to live in Korea, about the housing crisis and price surge and all that. That's already hitting 100K views. I am so happy. Woohoo! Thank you so much. And then fourth was, wow, I'm proud of Korea, climate change. I don't know why, but the fourth most searched term on Google was climate change. And then the fifth was the U.S. elections. A lot of people are investing into the U.S. stock market. A lot of people are just, kind of in insecurity towards like the next president Donald Trump's and his foreign affairs policies, like his tariffs and the militaries in Korea and all that. So a lot of people were very interested about the U.S. elections. And then the 2024 general elections were at sixth, which pretty much caused this case. I'm not putting the blame on them, but the whole impeachment and the whole martial law was sparked by this because the opposition party, the Democrats, had 190 seats secured by the general elections over here. This was a domestic term. And then Pamyo, this was the movie called Exuma, which is about like grave digging and superstitional things in Korea. It's very interesting, so I recommend you checking it out. And then eighth here is at Minijin. Wow, Minijin is at eighth. She was the most searched person for a while in Korea, I guess. Ninth here is Jung Woo-sung, the guy who had like a out of wedlock birth child. Yeah, he's the celebrity, so a lot of people were interested in him apparently. And then the 10th was the extreme heat. I think we had some severe, fatal, like lethal heat during the summertime. So a lot of people were worried about that. So these were the 10 most trending searches in Korea in general for 2024. Very interesting, right? Very interesting. Yeah. Google is everywhere. Yes, that makes sense. Since the Olympics are a once in a 4-year event, right? Yes. So Yeah, those are the most searched Google terms. That was pretty interesting since it's at the end of the year. And another interesting news here is that house parties emerge as a new trend for Christmas celebrations in Korea. You would be surprised. Nobody does house parties over here. In Korea, Christmas has usually been a holiday for people to dine out, with restaurants rolling out holiday exclusive meals. That's what I did last year, too. Oh, I'm getting sad. I had a partner back then, but anyways. However, amid rising inflation and the ongoing political turmoil for most of the recent martial law fiasco, many decided to take gatherings indoors for more economical and comfortable celebrations, cozying up with loved ones. Yes. And also, Christmas is usually a very romantic and couple-based celebration in Korea. So it's pretty surprising that I feel like this is a good turn. You know, people need to return to their households and families during Christmas. But ironically, I can't blame the Korean people because related to this, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Yeah, there you go. The proportion of one person households hits fresh high of 35.5% in 2023. So this is data from 2023, and this trend is aggravating. So we will probably see a 40% high soon. So one person households basically means people living by themselves. And this is a picture of a person shopping for meal kits. And meal kits are ready-made food, just ready-to-go food. If you just put it in like the oven or like the boiling pot or whatever, it's just the ingredients. It's all chopped up. Everything's ready for you. And these are very convenient for people who don't cook, who don't know how to cook, who just live alone. They can't buy in big portions, but they want variety. So this was a rising trend. But speaking of people having household parties and like celebrations in their houses, the reason we didn't celebrate in our house in the first place is because everybody's just living alone. Like this is almost more than 1/3, almost like one half of the country if you put it out in a stretch, because like some people might live in families but they're not like well connected or they have jobs and such. So yeah, rapid aging and increasing number of young people delaying marriage is triggering this trend of people living alone. And I will actually contribute to that statistic next year because I actually talked with my mom over this yesterday, and it's confirmed. It's been confirmed for a while, but because my grandma is very old and she needs very much care, I cannot give her the most attention while I'm doing like my work and economic activities. So I've lived with my grandma in Seoul because of mutual benefits and all that for since 2011, since I entered college. So it's been 13 years since I've lived with my grandma. I think that's been a substantial amount of time, more than a decade together, and she's always been the best. But I am moving out now, and I am gonna live alone in Seoul, adding to that 35.5%. I'm just getting a little emotional just talking about it. But yeah, we had a great time together, and my grandma is going to move to Busan, right next to my mom. They agreed that living together might not be feasible, so my grandma got a separate house right next door to my mom's apartment. So she'll visit her every single day and take care of her. But yeah, now she's very old and her health is deteriorating and such. She has like less physical strength, so it's not appropriate for her to do household chores and all that. So yeah, that's going to happen. But anyways, in relation to this news, I just wanted to tell you that I am going independent too. It's long overdue, but my grandma and I both enjoyed the time being together, and we both enjoyed each other's company, and yeah. So anyways, yes, that's happening. Yeah, I got emotional for a while. Okay, let's go to unrelated news. Some heartwarming news, okay? Some heartwarming news, as I put in the title. I wish your grandmother well. Thank you so much. Are your parents selling their place? No, they're staying, but my grandma's getting a separate apartment right next to them, a small sized one. Um, can you keep grandma's place? No, I have to downsize on my house, of course, because this place right now, the chonse there is huge. And I'll have to pull out my money and just downsize into like a one room or, office tell or something like that. Like all the other people in my age. Yeah, dude. I'm excited for you, David, and wishing the best for your sweet grandmother. Yeah, I'm 33 now. Like, it's about time I live alone, right? So are you taking her home over? No, no, that's not what's happening. Yes, I hope your grandma gets soon. Yes, that's my father's side grandma. I think you're talking about it, who's in a coma right now. But this is my mother's side grandma. She's healthy, relatively healthy for her age, but I mean, just definitively, she's right now 89. So that's pretty old, and she needs better care than like a 32-year-old guy that's actively going out every single day and staying at the studio until like late night. So if an emergency happens, I'm not there for her, and she just needs more proper care, right? Get a roommate. Yeah, that might be an option. Now you can bring your future girlfriend to your house. If I have a girlfriend, that's that's the question. Okay. So heartwarming news. Heartwarming news. Let's see. So JYP, the famous JYP, donates 1 billion won, approximately 700,000 USD for underprivileged children's medical expenses. I definitely thought this news was highlight worthy. I definitely had to give a shout out for him because this is a lot of money, 700,000 USD. And a lot of people will say in the comments, butthurt people saying, "Oh, he's just trying to get tax profits, tax benefits, and all such." But even if you were to get tax profits, would you donate this much amount of money to the charity and underprivileged children's? I like his cause, medical expenses. So respect to JYP, although a lot of people think he's kind of creepy and kind of cringy. In the core, he's a good dude that donates this amount of money to underprivileged children. So I just wanted to do a quick shout out to him because it's just heartwarming news. So yeah, like I know it's very hard times during the year end and such. However, if you have any kind of luxury, donating to any kind of charity or underprivileged group or organization or people in our society just really warms up their cold winter and Christmas. So that's something to think about. Yeah, I myself, like, during I don't have a lot of opportunities to donate, but I myself do some volunteer work through my church, and I donate through my church as well. So yeah, especially during the year end. Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of these, charity organizations with their YouTube ads highlighting the lives of very underprivileged children that are going through medical conditions and that are in poverty, and they have like a very bad environment. They're shuddering during the winter. So every time I see that, my heart is torn. But yesterday when I saw this news from JYP, I was like, go for it, dude. Like, you're doing God's work. So yeah, that's something to think about. And there are other queens as well, like IU. She's well known for donating massive amounts. I'm pretty sure she did one this year as well in the 100,000s and such. So yeah. Okay. Doctors Without Borders is a great organization. Okay, yeah, great. Put your recommendations in the chat. JYP is a good Christian guy. His sermons online are interesting. You donate medicines. You donate to Medicine Sans Frontiers every month. That is amazing. Yeah, if you just have the luxury, that's great. Hope that donation really does go to the children. I'm still skeptical about those charity organizations. Everyone is, honestly, everyone is, and charity organizations at the end, they claim themselves as like nonprofit, but at the end there are operational costs, and it is a business to some extent. But however, it is the best way we can actually donate, because like individually, unless you actually know someone who's like in poverty and is like an underprivileged situation and you donate to them directly, that's like, I guess, the best we can do through a medium, and hope that nowadays there are like tokens or little letters we receive or evidence that they have actually donated. We receive receipts and all that. So yeah, it's the best we can wish for. Yeah. Anyways, I just wanted to share that news. Respect to JYP again. Speaking of the cold winter, this is I didn't want to cover this news, but in a jokingly manner, aespa's Winter and ENHYPEN's Jungwon deny dating rumors. Agencies respond strongly. So I saw a little buzz about this. This is totally it came out of nowhere. It was super random. I think Jungwon is super young. Like, he's probably younger than Winter, no? Like, that's my perception, right? aespa is like a 3rd gen, I would say, and then ENHYPEN is like 4th gen. So it just is a little bit of a mismatch to me, and aespa's Winter seems a little bit like more older than him, right? I don't know the big age difference, but if there's a big age difference, but there were stupid rumors about this. Someone apparently leaked some photos about it, but I can assure you guys, that those rumors are false, because Winter actually has a boyfriend, and his name is David Kim. Yes, so sue me, SM. Please, I would like to get sued and get allegedly the title of a fake Winter's boyfriend. So yeah, I can prove that is fake, because Winter is my girlfriend. Yeah. So I just wanted to say that and go on. Yeah. Winter is my girlfriend. Jungwon, I'm sorry, but you can't take her from me. Yeah. Yeah, I'm dating Winter. Winter and Karina. Yeah, they're both my girlfriends. So, yep. Yeah, that's the news. So please, all K-pop, if you're watching this, put out a statement or a news saying that delusional Korean YouTuber claims that he is dating aespa's Winter and Karina at the same time, and he debunks the Jungwon dating rumors. Yes. Manifest that for you, David, and for 2,925. Yeah, maybe with the neural link, and maybe if I can switch bodies and if I can live for 900 years and Winter goes through that same cycle, we might meet in eons of years, and yeah, after 9 life cycles we could probably get together. Okay. Okay. So that was some stupid news. I just wanted to clear the air out there for some of those who are actually believing it. SM came out with a statement actually debunking it. They denied it, so it's not true. That's outrageous, because she's my girlfriend. And on to GD. So what's going on with GD? GD has come back and has been blessing us with some legendary stages on Mama, and with his songs Home Sweet Home and Power, featuring fellow Big Bang members Taeyang and Daesung and all that. But his latest single, Home Sweet Home, was deemed unfit for broadcast by Korean's public broadcaster KBS. What are you doing, KBS? I know that you're on your high horse and you're supposed to be the official KBS 한국 방송 of Korea and all that. But this is the king of K-pop, and he made a grand return. It's your loss at the end. KBS, I don't know what you're doing. And the reasoning behind that, determining that he was unfit for the broadcast, is because of the violation of Article 46, and says this rule prohibits content that could be perceived as advertising, leading to the broadcaster's rejection of the track. So apparently in Home Sweet Home, there are lines that are mentioning certain brands or something like that, and it's like indirectly advertising certain brands. And this was the same case for Baby Monster's Click Clack, as it was rejected for referencing specific brands. Blackpink Jennie's Mantra, NCT Jaehyun's Unconditional faced rejection as well. KBS has also banned songs for explicit lyrics Earlier this year, K-pop girl group G-Idol's Wife was found unfit for airing for its overly descriptive lyrics. BTS members Jimin's 2023 solo track Face Off was designated unfit for profanity, while 9 out of 11 songs from RM's solo album Right Place, Wrong Person received the same ruling for using curse words, slang, or coarse language. KBS, you need to loosen up, for real. For real, you need to loosen up. Like, nobody's gonna get advertising effects from a little line in, like, GD's lyrics and Blackpink or Baby Monster's lyrics. Like, if he's saying Chanel or if he's saying, like, you know, I got my Gucci's, how... If KBS actually had, like, a hip-hop artist on board, there would be no hip-hop song that would be approved by KBS. This is just stupid, I feel like. Yeah, they're strict. They're very strict, and I feel like they should loosen up. You know, this is not even the realm of free speech or anything. This is not even censorship. It's just stupid law. It's just stupid regulations. Yeah. Well, I feel like they'll change. They'll crack under pressure because, like, they're missing a lot of clout, a lot of TV ratings here, and KBS is not in a good situation right now because the people of Korea nowadays, the consensus is that I don't want to watch terrestrial television. I don't want to watch major television broadcasts from KBS, MBC, SBS because it's just not entertaining. It's just not up to high quality. Like, I have YouTube, I have Netflix, I have Coupon Play, I have Amazon Prime, I have everything else. Why do I have to watch these stupid broadcasts that do, like, stupid entertainment shows, reality shows where they just gather a bunch of celebrities and observe their lives or play stupid games that have been going on for decades, the same stupid games. And there's no creativity. It's just very dull and boring. So people are like, I don't want to spend my tax money for these nationally owned broadcasting networks that make low quality content. And yeah, so that's the common consensus, and that's why a lot of people related to the single population right now living alone, most of these homes don't even have television. They all consume television content if they have to through YouTube. So that's a trend going on actually by law. If you connect to your local television broadcaster like network or the connector, whatever, telecom service, you can actually say that I do not watch television and I do not want to pay for my television tax, like the broadcasting fees. And I think 9 out of my 10 friends that live alone, everyone in my age bracket, like in their 30s or early 20s, they live alone. They don't have television. They don't watch television. And even if they do, they watch like TVN or JTBC or any other outlets. They watch commercial channels. They don't watch KBS, MBC, or SBS. So that's what's going on. So everybody has been disconnecting their media taxes, their broadcasting fees, and that's why KBS has gone into a very big deficit situation right now, and they're struggling with TV ratings. They're struggling with advertiser procurements. They're just struggling in general with subsidiaries from the government because people are refusing to pay taxes for it. Yeah. Nice that you can get out of a specific tax. Can't do that in the US. I know, right? But this was unknown to the public until very recently. Like after like the internet was like, you know, huge, and lawyers started educating people about like these specific things you can stop paying. So apparently you pay like $1 to $2 per month. I maybe it's a little bit higher than that. 수신료, KBS 수신료, how much is it? 수신료. So apparently it used to be $1.5. Now it's $4. It's probably because everybody just rejected it and refused to pay. So the people left have to pay more. That's probably why. And there are big deficits in the broadcasting networks. So that's, yeah, reception fee. Yeah. So that's what's happening. And yeah, so KBS needs to really, really think what kind of regulations they should keep and they should discard. If you have a once in a decade event like G-Dragon making a comeback and he's doing shows on other channels, but you reject him because he has a stupid brand in his lyric, that's I think dumb. That's dumb. Yeah. Okay, so let's go on to the last two light news, and I'll have to end the stream because my friend Jerry is waiting at Starbucks for me. So Squid Game 2, Season 2 is coming up in December, I think, 26th. Yes, it's right after Christmas. It's going to be a very red Christmas, post-Christmas, because there's going to be a lot of blood probably, right? It earned the Golden Globe nomination even before its release. Is this even possible? I don't know. Like, I don't know what the criteria is for the Golden Globe nomination, but how is this even possible even before maybe it's just because of the predecessor, like the Squid Game Season 1's, magnitude of its success. Yeah, but this is pretty interesting news over here. It's going to compete against Peacock's The Day of the Jackal, Netflix's The Diplomat. Oh, I like that. I watched that, actually. Prime Video's Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Hulu Shogun. Okay, Shogun's going to win. I watched the Shogun. That was phenomenal. If you haven't watched this is an amazing series. Shogun is crazy. I would like to root on for Squid Game because it's Korean, and look at this cast. This is a phenomenal cast over here. There we have Lee Jung-jae, we have Lee Byung-hun. Who was this? Oh my God, Im Shi-won, Kang Han-er. I forgot his name. And then we have other Yang Dong-gun over here. We have Jae-jun. I never know his actual name. He's from The Glory, Kim Jae-jun, and the recent one with Kim Soo-yeon as well. Yeah, my memory is glitching. And this is a very famous actor too. Everyone's very famous here. We have T.O.P. From X Big Bang. So it's going to be a star cast, but a lot of people are just worried because season 2s usually don't go well. And if you have this much of a cast, then it's going to be very tricky to unfold all of their narratives within like 10 episodes, probably 12 episodes or something like that. So a lot of people are very worried because they have a superstar cast and, they have to make the most out of the bucks, right? So they'll probably, the director, I don't know what's in his mind, but they'll probably have to be very intelligent in how to unfold the narratives of each character, because that seems like it's loaded, right? So yeah. So anyways, look forward to the Golden Globes, and let's see if Squid Game Season 2, are you excited for it? Are you ready to watch it? Let's see if it lives up to its reputation. I'm not that sure. I've seen a lot of trailers and I don't know, but I'll root for it since it's one of those series that put Korea on the map again. So yeah. And speaking of the Shogun and Japan, last news, I don't know why I picked this, but sales of Japanese products rebound in Korea. I just thought it was interesting. Do you guys actually wear Uniqlo that much? Because I love Uniqlo. I am a big supporter of Uniqlo. I've never really actively participated in the no Japan, boycott Japan thing, because I thought it was kind of oh, okay. I will not say anything dramatic here because some Koreans might come at me, but during the Japanese boycott, I thought it was kind of double standard, or like kind of inevitable in this global capitalistic society where free trade is, very active, and we have so much products imported from Japan, and they're, a person can actively individually boycott Japanese products, and I can support that too in a nationalistic perspective. And back then we had all the reason to to support it. But the hypocritical behavior, like, of course, those individuals that might be boycotting Japan might not be like actually the ones that are doing this, but back then during the boycott Japan, so many people were traveling to Japan. Japan was the number one sought vacation area location from Korea. So a lot of people were making fun of the hypocrisy, and I just thought it was inevitable to escape from using Japanese products in Korea. But there are very good made in Korea products, but like we call these spa brands, SPA brands. I think what's the abbreviation for that? Spa brand. The abbreviation is called is what is it? Specialty store retailer private label apparel brand. That's SPA brand. We call these spa brands like Uniqlo, 8 Seconds, Giordano, like, you know, Mushinsa Standard and all that. But among them, up till now, like, the Japanese brands have always trumped over the Korean brands up till now. In my personal experience, all my innerwear, all my pajamas, all my basic black t-shirts, they're all from Uniqlo or either Muji. So, you know, you gotta admit that's in some areas that Japan has high quality products. So, like, if you want to boycott, that's up to you, and I will support the cause. But I'm just saying, you know, while you're saying that, you're buying Uniqlo products and you're going on vacation to Japan. That just doesn't sit right, right? So, yeah. Anyways, I'm just letting you guys know about this news that there was a massive Japan boycott in the past, but now that has kind of dissolved over the years. Its sales plunged, and there were talks of Uniqlo actually exiting. Some stores closed during the boycott of the Japan products. So actually it was effective to some extent, but now it's kind of dissolved and everybody's just hopping back on, and everyone I know around me has gone to Japan at least once this year. I've actually been to Japan once this year. I mean, it's so close, right? And it's so good. Yeah. Anyways, best puffer jacket for Korean winter, thinking North Face. You are spot on. Yeah, your money's on the right spot. North Face jackets are amazing. Yeah, that's great. North Face versus Canada Goose. Canada Goose is too expensive, and I just like the more modern design of North Face. There's more variety in North Face, right? So yeah, okay, that was it for the news today. And before I go, Rachel said, "Could you please read some super chats?" Yes, I will go to the studio and see if I got some super chats. I'm sorry I missed them real time, but after this, I really need to go. Let's see. Here we go. Let's see. Oh, still 425 people watching. I really appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. I know a lot of you are just lurking there. If you are going to come back, revisit anyways, why not subscribe? Why not put up a notification bell, right? Okay. Let's see. Jilly Bean, thank you for the $10. Always enjoy your shows. Thank you so much for the $10. Thank you so much. Rachel, we can cozy up virtually with eggnog or hot cocoa over Zoom. David, set a time and date. I'll be there. Okay, Rachel, chill. I will be sending you a soap, and you can receive it. Let me know your address through the chat or DM or whatsoever, and I will be sending you the soap. Let's do that first, okay? Zoom calls are a little bit too much, especially on live streams, okay? And I don't want to give preferential treatment to all our to one of our toppings only. So, yeah, I appreciate your support, but I think Zoom calls might be off limits from now on. So, yes. Yeah. And I think that's about it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and here is the Christmas soap. Happy Merry Christmas in advance. It's like very early, but yeah. check out these really cute and pretty soap over here. Thank you over here. KB, thank you for subscribing. And we have these cute wine stoppers, these traditional king and queen wine stoppers over here. Go check them out on Piroso. They're very affordable and very delicate, very cute. Perfect gifts or perfect, accessories for your household. And yeah, I would recommend you to buy 2 at once. Perfect gift, right? So go check them out. That was it for today. Thank you for listening and tuning in. And for those of you who are on DKDKTV watching this on replay, please visit my channel on Korean Pizza Club, KPC. Subscribe because I do regular live streams over here. It's like a more extended version of DK News, what I used to do. I give you recaps of what's going on in Korea, social news, entertainment news, everything like that. So yeah, have a nice day, everybody, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye. I will go off and do my interview with Jerry. Bye.